I'm glad I knew enough to call Ken Nugent. He fought that insurance company in court and got me $350,000.
I'm attorney Ken Nugent. Now, I can't guarantee $350,000 on your case, but if you are injured, call me. I'll fight just as hard to get you every dollar you deserve.
I only wanted what was fair, and Ken Nugent got it for me.
Why let credit problems keep you from buying a car? Hi, I'm Fran Tarkington for 1-800-BAR-NONE. Each week we help thousands of people just like you get back into the driver's seat. If you're working, call 1-800-BAR-NONE right now. It's fast, easy, and absolutely free. And we'll complete and accept your application in 5 minutes or less. Our operators are available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Don't let another day go by without the car you need and deserve. Call 1-800-BAR-NONE right now.
Hollywood Squares, tonight at 7:30 on CBS 46.
On the next Roseanne show, Roseanne and singer K.D. Lang have a little girl talk.
I think women should be in the wars because...
Now, Roseanne, that's ridiculous.
Is it?
Yes, women, I don't really think that women have an instinct to kill.
Maybe it's just me.
Then, Katie and Roseanne cook up some kitchen fun.
Are you attracted to Martha Stewart, too?
She's a babe.
I know.
Monica Lewinsky, I know you heard about my offer on Larry King Live for you to come on my show. And unlike Oprah and Diane Sawyer, we have no journalistic standards here. Therefore, we don't try to entrap, expose, or embarrass anybody. We're just all about money. I have a check here for $2 million. The average income for someone with a bachelor's degree living in California is about $44,000 per year. It would take that person 45 and a half years to earn what I will give you for 1 hour. If this were your going rate, you would make $4,160 million per year. That's Sultan of Brunei money, my friend. Now, I'm on your side, Monica, and I want to give you this money, but I can't call you. You have too many publicists and lawyers. Call me, and you won't have to give them a dime of this money. Just pick up the phone and dial 213-520-5200. You can reverse the charges.
The Roseanne Show. We pay more.
Multiple Grammy-winning performer, the incredible music superstar K.D. Lang is here. Yahoo! And best-selling author Debbie Ford is going to tell us how to deal with our dark side. You know, in every culture, there's words to describe the two faces of human beings. There's good and evil, yin and yang, positive and negative, lower self, higher self. But you know, we all have those two sides in us, and they're always at war, constantly forcing you to make decisions. Like, okay, you're a vegetarian, but damn, that pork looks good. Your lower self, however, only cares about you, and your higher self cares about you and everyone else. Now, sometimes I find my negative self a trifle amusing. Okay, here's a few things my lower self has done while I wasn't paying any attention. You know, like when somebody asks you if you know where their glasses are, and you say no. When you know that they're right under the book, you just sat down, you know, and then you watch them, and you watch them looking for the glasses, and then you say, why don't you pray to St. Anthony? Okay, and then, of course, maybe it's just me. Serving regular coffee and telling everyone it's decaf. That's a good one. And, you know, then also like when you're at a baseball game and you're singing the Star Spangled Banner and you're trying to be real funny, but nobody gets it, you know? And your dark side tells you, hey, keep going further, really push it, you know, that kind of thing. Anyway, you asked me questions, so I'm going to answer them. Who's got a question named Anna Trujillo?
Right here.
What's your question, Anna?
Hi, if you were in Hillary Clinton's shoes, what would you do?
I would remove them and bash my husband over the head with them. Thank you. And who else has a question?
Hi, right here.
Hi.
Yes.
What's
I'd
your
like
name?
to know, Pat Camacho. Have you ever made love to a convict?
You're a convict, right?
And if not, would you like so?
Huh?
And if not, would you like so?
I know there's like a big busload of 20 convicts here today, right? Hey, hi. Yeah, meet me over by the fence during yard time.
Thank you.
You're all in a halfway house on your way back to society, paid your price, you're ready to go straight. We wish you the best. Okay. So, we'll be right back. Stay tuned.
Roy Barnes claims he's delivered on education. After Barnes's 22 years in the legislature, Georgia schools rank 49th in the nation. Only 68% of our kids graduate, and a third of our teachers aren't even certified in the subjects they teach. Guy Milner's plan will change that. Milner will hire 7,500 new teachers to reduce class size by 20%, require teacher testing, and strengthen teacher certification. Guy Milner, an honest plan to raise education standards and keep Georgia moving forward.
Crystal's new Go Combo makes eating in the car easy. We've asked Terry Labonte to take it on a road test. The cool new Fry's Go Cup fits in your cup holder so it won't spill. The collectible racing Go Cups feature your favorite drivers. Look out, Terry! The Go Combos stay put. Get 3 Crystals, a drink, fries, and a Kellogg's Rice Krispie treat in one great deal. Crystal's Go Combos going fast, so floor it.
What if there are complications? Who will decide if your child needs tests or specialists? Insurance administrators? At Kaiser Permanente, doctors decide. At moments like this, shouldn't your health be in the hands of doctors? Kaiser Permanente, in the hands of doctors.
Are you or a loved one suffering with terminal illness? Would you like access to cash from your life insurance policy to pay for medical needs or a better lifestyle? J.G. Wentworth can help provide cash now. If you have a life insurance policy or are suffering with a terminal illness and would like to have cash now, call J.G. Wentworth. We've helped thousands of Americans. Call 1-888-750-4151.
I feel I'm on a float in a parade. My first guest has the most amazing voice in the world. She is a 3-time Grammy winner, and even better, she's not even here to promote anything. She just wants to hang out with us. So please help me welcome K.D. Lang. Oh, boy. I'm so happy you're here. I'm so happy to see you. You look great.
Thank you.
New look. Take off your shoes.
Take off my shoes.
That's
Except the grass is wet.
It's real grass, too.
It is. I can smell it. My dog was happy about that.
That's probably why it's wet.
I know. That's what I was thinking, but I didn't.
So you've got a whole new look going on, right? This whole...
I guess, yeah. I guess, you know, you have to constantly come up with fashion statements in this business.
You have done that. You've gone through, like, incredible twists and turns in fashion, which I really like.
Well, you know what it is? It's like the music really has to sort of designate what I've, or maybe, I don't know which comes first, the music or the look, but usually my look changes with the kind of music that I'm making. So, you know, when I was doing the country thing, obviously I was kind of playing with this country sort of theme.
Well, what was that about, the country look? What was in your head? Because, you know, it's hard.
I don't know. A lot of people have asked me that,
No,
actually.
it's hard when you're like trying to say, you know, do a fashion thing, like I try to do too. It doesn't just like come off the rack from a million guy designers.
I know.
It like expresses yourself as an artist.
Well, basically, I went to a lot of Salvation Armies and Value Villages, and actually I made my mom take my sister's curtains down and make me a skirt, and cut off a pair of old guy's cowboy boots and created a look that sort of summed up the music I was doing, which was kind of country punk, you know? So it had to be kind of funky and edgy and yet basing itself on tradition.
Right.
I'm nervous.
Are you nervous?
Yeah, I'm nervous, yeah.
Oh, well, you'll have a
I know,
drink.
I'll settle down.
Here, just have a drink.
Okay.
You should not even be nervous after the way you live your life. You totally live your life. Like, it's so out loud, and I just really, like, I think that's so
That's
great.
why I'm nervous.
Why, because you're so loud, or what?
I'm so loud. No, I'm just nervous because I've been at home for 8 months, and it feels great.
Because you never have had time at home before for 15 years,
15 years, yeah, I've been on the road, and finally just took this year off, and it feels great.
Well, okay, first of all, how come you never took any time off in 15 years? Why is this the first time?
It just the inertia of being in the public eye and making records and making money and paying other people's salaries. It's just, the inertia is so strong that it's hard to just go, okay, no, I want to take a year off.
Yeah.
Yeah, it took me like 3 years just to shift down, you know, and
to skid.
To skid and tell people, you know, I need to take some time off.
I hear that because I took a year and a half almost after Roseanne, which sometimes I wonder if, you know, I should have taken longer. Because but to slow down and enjoy my life,
right?
It's something performers, we don't do that, do we?
Not often, but then when you take some time off, you start going, oh my God, I enjoy work, you know? So it's a dichotomy, you know? It's a hard thing to balance, but you don't
Do you think
listen.
that you just keep on working so that you sort of blur the line between like what's real and what isn't, so you kind of lose yourself?
Absolutely.
You never really have to stop and look at you know, what you did?
Sure, it's like any other obsession, I guess. You just kind of, you know, focus in on one thing and ignore the rest.
But like to actually take time off and feel your life, how scary is that?
It is scary. It's like, it's an absolute essential. You have to do that. And whether it's you being a mom or, you know, being a pharmacist or being a teacher, whatever, you have to do that. You have to stop and go, I need to enjoy life for a minute. Because, you know, with all the things that are going on, you know, with AIDS and breast cancer and Swiss Airlines going down and stuff, it's like, you just have to stop and just enjoy, and that's what I'm trying to do, you know, just to put things into perspective.
That's good. Also, don't you also think, this is what I think, here's my opinion here, but like when we're little and we're like dreaming of ourselves of being performers, or we have that dream, we have that goal, it's like something to achieve, so you're kind of consumed by it, and it takes up your whole life, so.
Well, this is, our society, global society, is so focused on, you know, success and financial success, and it's just, you know, I think we've really sort of turned our attention away from what success is, which is happiness and stability and peace and love. You know, basic love, which I think is the most successful thing one can attain. So.
And you are in love, right?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
How long have you been in love?
About 2.5 years.
That's cool.
Yeah, it is cool. I brought you a present.
You did?
Yeah.
Oh, MAC. Oh, I love MAC. Satin lipstick. They make the best lipstick. Viva Glam 2.
Viva Glam 2, that's my lipstick. Believe it or not, I'm a lipstick lesbian, but the first professional lipstick lesbian.
Yes, you are. Oh, it's a new color
Isn't
this
that a
year.
beautiful color?
And a percentage goes to charity.
Yep,
right?
Yep. Let me just say something, because it's something I'm really, really proud of.
Well, you don't look like you have any of it on.
I do.
You do?
Yes.
Oh, all right.
Although I'm very subtle with my makeup.
Yeah.
100% of this lipstick goes to AIDS. We've raised $15 million.
Oh, my God. Now, speaking of being a lesbian and everything, no, but I mean, all the other lesbians are having babies, and you're not having a baby. Why not?
I don't have that thing.
Oh. You don't have to.
In many ways, but no, I don't. I don't have that clicking, ticking maternal thing that people have.
Like, I want to ask you, what was it like? No, what was it like to be grow up in a town of like 700 people in kind of a real, I mean, not to be insulting, but kind of a cow town. I mean, it was a sheep herder town, right?
Well, it's a cattle ranching town.
Cattle ranching town.
Yeah. Well, actually, it's more grain than anything, but yeah, they ranch a lot there too.
And did you know at an early age that you were different, or that you?
Well, to tell you that, see, this is what I think about small towns, and I think that it's a common misconception about small towns. In a small town, you know, I know all those 650 people. Right. So that eccentricities actually are normal. You don't, in a city, you basically sort of stick to people who are similar. You find a clique and you kind of gravitate towards it and then you stay there. But in a small town, you know that person intrinsically almost, because you've spent, 17 or 20 or 35 or how many years there watching them.
So you think they're more giving and more?
Well, I just think they're more of everything. They're more critical, they're more giving, they're basically your family. That old saying, it takes a village, and it really does. It's like a huge family, so they can be as harsh as family or as loving as family.
What about the whole issue of femininity, too? I want to ask you about that. Well, because I know you have like a great take on it. I like you to say it. I think it's awesome what you say.
Well, obviously I'm not sort of a stereotypical example of common social definition of what femininity is. But femininity to me is a basic unconditional compassion. Because I think as women, we give birth to both sexes. We raise them unconditionally. It's just in our nature. So to me, femininity is compassion. And it's a certain attitude towards all life, all things living. It's a certain compassion towards yourself and your body. And of course, we all are vulnerable. We're all sensitive. And I think that that's a part of being feminine. I think it's you have a funny self-image. I think that's a part of it. Of course, you're going to grapple with that. But femininity is not showing your curves. It's not, how high your hair is. It's not what you wear. It's really an attitude and an approach to living, I think.
I think so, too. And the other stuff, so much of the other stuff, so much of that bill of goods that we've been sold about it is just like artificial and materialistic stuff. It really doesn't have anything to do with this.
Yeah, it's just a little bit extended from, I think that it stems from natural instincts, for a woman to be, a little, to lean, like they did that study with Fisher-Price or whatever about what boys gravitated to and what little kids gravitate. And then basically girls like dolls and boys like trucks. And then there's people like me that like trucks and boys who like dolls. And it happens at a very early age. And
you know what else I think, though, about on the subject of femininity?
No.
Being like and not really into the groove, whatever it was that you said, like typical feminine woman myself. Because, I mean, face it, I was the first fat chick that was ever on TV. And I'll probably be the last, too. But anyway, it's not just about being like a nurturer. It's about being strong, too.
Yeah.
Oh,
absolutely.
Totally strong.
Absolutely. And of course, of course.
Right.
I'm sorry I didn't get to that.
And don't you think women are way meaner than men anyway? Do you think that? I mean, we are nurturers and everything, but I think we're way meaner.
Yes, I do. No.
I think women
women should be in the wars because, we would be...
Now, Roseanne, that's ridiculous.
Is it?
Yes, women, I don't really think that women have an instinct to kill.
Maybe it's just me. Now, when we come back, me and Katie are going to make one of her homemade recipes for us, and the audience gets to eat some, too. Really? You don't want to kill?
You drink fast, and then there's Welch's. Welch's grape juice is just too good to gulp. Remember when you were a kid, how it flooded your mouth with flavor? Well, it still does. Welch's Concord grapes give it a taste you can feel in your cheeks. And Welch's is 100% grape juice. They don't have to add a lot of other stuff. Welch's grape juice is just too good to gulp.
I'm beautiful when I sing her little song. And she dances.
Ryder's jeans are made to fit beautiful women.
I am beautiful when he sees me as the person that he married.
Ryder's jeans are made to fit beautiful women.
Because there's 100 little things to take care of in the morning, 2 of which are hungry. Introducing Kellogg's Breakfast Mates, a bowl of Kellogg's cereal, milk, and spoon all in one. It's one less thing to worry about. Make breakfast easier. Kellogg's Breakfast Mates in the refrigerated section. Because your kids' cartoons start at 5:30 a.m. and you don't. Introducing Kellogg's Breakfast Mates, a bowl of Kellogg's cereal, milk, and spoon all in one. So they can make breakfast anytime. Make breakfast easier. Kellogg's Breakfast Mates in the refrigerated section.
I called 404 Law Need because I needed to talk to Montlick & Associates.
It was a serious injury. I dialed 404 Law Need.
I was hurt. I needed a lawyer. I called 404 Law Need.
The accident affected our entire family. That's why we called 404 Law Need.
I'm David Montlick. Our attorneys have helped thousands of accident victims recover money damages. Our experience pays. Call us first.
Attorneys are available this evening to take your call.
Yeah, I have a cheeseburger without pickles.
I'll check. He wants it without pickles. He's checking.
Yes. You are on fire, sir.
Eat what you want. At Subway, every order is a special order with your choice of fresh ingredients. Subway, the way a sandwich should be.
Hello?
Get a cold cut trio sub for $1.49. Only at Subway. Only $1.49. Only for a while.
What do you get when you try to kill germs with lemon fresh pine sol? Lemon-scented germs. To kill germs, use Lysol deodorizing cleaner. Until you kill the germs, you can't call it clean.
Depression is exactly what it sounds. It's a depressed state. You feel like you're under something all the time.
For a long time, we thought mental illness was just a state of mind that people just weren't trying hard enough, but that's not the truth.
I was at a point where I had to choose. Either I wanted to get help or I was going to die, and I knew it.
When somebody makes a call, they've tried everything else, and they've decided to finally take that step.
Don't wait. Call today.
I've made it through. That's the great thing about it.
I used to hide these, both the spatula and the wooden spoon.
Because your mom spanked your butt with
That's
them?
what I got on the bum.
Scary.
Yes. So whenever I did something bad, I would predict that I should probably get rid of these utensils.
We're both Scorpio, right?
That's right.
How do you feel about that?
Well, how do you think I feel about that? The first time I met you, do you remember where that was? It was on, I think, Jay Leno or Johnny
Jay
Carson.
Leno, right.
I can't remember who was hosting that night.
Yeah, Jay.
And you were sitting on the couch, and I was like about this close to you.
And you could feel my love thing.
I could feel, well, there was a love thing going on.
You felt my sexual aura, didn't you?
Yes, I did. And I do now. And we're gonna get down and dirty with
Tofu! We're back with KD. She's going to make a delicious homemade tofu recipe for us. Now, let's just get started here.
Wait. Don't be thinking that's an oxymoron, I can tell. Delicious tofu. You're sitting there going, delicious tofu. I don't think so, aren't you?
I'm going to be open. You know, all I've ever had is tofu ice cream, which I really like.
Yum.
That's here. It is very, very good. I do eat it all the time.
Comes with a spoon.
But I've never had any of these, so I'm going to be very open. I'm going to reserve judgment.
Well, I have been cooking.
You came in a day early so that you could cook all this for me, didn't you?
Yes, I did, and man, I'm getting better all the time.
Looks like you did a great job
I did a good job today.
So, okay. What is this? Tell us how you made that.
I don't know.
Well, show us what you are going to make.
Okay, I'm going to make you something different. Okay.
All right.
So anyway, this is something that my girlfriend and I eat before we go out. Because you know when you have to go out a lot, there's not a lot of vegetarian things on the menu. You don't want to eat like a bunch of pasta or whatever.
Right.
And there's not a lot of protein for vegetarians. So this is something I do before I go out.
Now this is like really high protein, right?
Yeah. Very high protein, no cholesterol, very low in fat, high in calcium. It's just
like
good all around
the real
stuff.
deal. It's the real deal.
Yep.
All right, what are we doing?
So basically you take organic firm tofu.
Yeah.
And you cut it up. Actually, so you cut it up to about that thickness.
Right.
And then you cut it up into all these little squares here.
Yeah.
Bite-sized pieces. Then I usually do this in a Cuisinart, but we don't have one here today.
No, we don't.
So I take a bunch of cilantro, organic cilantro from your local farmer's market.
Yeah.
I feel like Martha Stewart right now.
You remind me of her.
Are you attracted to Martha Stewart too?
She's a babe.
I know. Okay. Okay, I am too, but don't.
You really like her?
I do.
Think she's cute?
Yeah. I wish she'd come and help me on the farm.
I don't know, because didn't you read that stuff where she was running over the handyman and stuff?
No, I thought it was.
Well, it was in the tabloid, so you don't know if that's true. But
I
it
don't
said that
read
she
those.
backed over her handyman.
Yeah, why are you reading tabloids?
Because I have to go to the bathroom, too.
All right. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, now you're breaking my focus here.
I'm sorry.
I'm trying to be a chef and everything.
Okay, what's that? You're gonna add
This
that,
is
right?
use the lightest oil you can find that has relatively no taste, because the taste we're gonna derive from is from the cilantro, the scallions.
Yeah. All right.
See, I never measure anything, and I usually
don't
put it
either.
in a blender, so I'm a little bit lost here.
Well, you know.
Okay, a little. Well, no, that's enough. That's
it's
enough.
all okay.
We don't want too much oil.
All right, now what? It looks like pesto. Now
yes,
what?
it should be pesto, and that's why we need the Cuisinart, because we want it to be like.
Well, we don't have one, so let's move on.
Okay,
now what are we gonna? What else? What's this?
That's organic toasted sesame oil, which you only need a tiny drop because this is very full of flavor.
Okay, put it in there.
Okay.
Okay, I'll stir.
Maybe a little tiny bit.
Okay, I'll stir. All right.
Okay, then this is bushy plum vinegar.
Okay. And what are you doing with that?
One of my favorite guys on TV is Walk with, you know that guy?
No.
The Chinese guy, the walk guy.
Yeah.
Oh, we put a little in.
Okay.
Just a little.
Just a little.
Because it's very, very, very salty.
Oh, I like
very,
that.
very salty.
I love soy sauce.
But this is
I
way
like
saltier
really?
than soy sauce, so you don't want to use you want to use just a tiny bit.
You need
how
more,
does
though.
How is it tasting?
It needs more of salty something.
That's a lot of salt.
Really?
Already. You want a little more salt?
Oh, I'm a salt freak, man. I can never have enough salt. I love salt. My favorite. Oh, I shouldn't say this, but no, I should. No, my favorite thing. This is how horrible of a person I am, and I'm sorry. But my favorite thing is rare steak with like tons of salt on it. I'm so sorry.
That's
but
okay. We're having rare steak today. We're having rare tofu steak today.
Okay, so I take this and I do what?
No, I put that. You know what?
All right.
If my friends were here, they would be amazed at how patient I'm actually being, because I'm a tyrant in the kitchen.
So you're not beating me because I'm.
Because you're famous.
Can I have a bite, Katie?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Even my mom likes this.
Really?
Yeah.
This is just a light snack that you prepare
I'm not going to eat it
before
because
you go
I'll be
out.
singing and I'll have like a big green piece of...
Oh, it's really good. Yeah. It is really good.
She said she was going to say it was good.
No, I'm not lying. I said I would not gag or anything like that because I didn't want you to think, but I like it.
No, it is good.
We're going to give some to the audience and let them try it. Let's eat this other stuff, too.
Brave ones ahead. No,
I want to try
this. Is like, I think this is like an orange braised tofu salad.
That was good.
Yeah. That is a sausage. Sausage link. Scrambled sausage for breakfast. Scrambled tofu. You can make it just like eggs. You just scramble them.
Pretty good.
Pretty good.
I like yours better. I like yours the best of all.
Yeah, of course.
I have a little bit of this too. Okay. Okay.
I didn't cook the cantaloupe.
Vita soy is good, huh?
Vita soy is good, yeah. See, the thing about soy things, you know.
Let's go pass it out.
All right.
What? The thing about soy, what?
Well, it doesn't have any cholesterol. It's got
good.
a lot of estrogen for people who are like going through that moment.
So you don't have to take drugs. You can just eat tofu.
And it's helps prevent breast cancer. Who wants to? I love you for that.
Go get
Come
some.
over
It's
here.
really good. That's the scrambled egg tofu.
Take a little plate. Yeah.
Tell me what you think. Take a bite of that.
No, be nice, okay? Because
no,
it's on TV and everything.
What? We want to see.
But there should be a lot more stuff on it, though.
Isn't it good? Look, Katie, he likes it.
You like it?
It's good, huh?
But it should have a lot more stuff on it, though. See?
How healthy
Like
is
more
that for
green
you?
stuff.
Past the red meat and salt and
You just
liquor,
stick
it's
the whole
way
thing.
more healthy.
What are you saying?
I said it's way more healthy than red meat, salt, and liquor. My diet. I'm changing. Thank you. Give me that tray. Okay, Katie hasn't performed on TV for about a year. She's nervous, but she is so great. And I have to tell you one thing before you do. When we come back, she's going to be singing. But my God, the humanity in your voice is just unbelievably transforming. I'm so honored that you're going to sing on my show.
Thank you.
If you can't enjoy regular milk because it does the number on your stomach the way it does to millions of other people, try Lactaid milk. Lactaid is real milk, farm fresh and delicious, specially made so you can digest it easily and naturally. So go on, enjoy real milk again and all those other things you've been missing with Lactaid milk.
And enjoy great-tasting Lactaid cottage cheese.
Michael Coles, you better start telling the truth because you're going to have your mouth washed out with this soap.
Michael Cole's positive ad campaign ran just 48 hours before he turned negative, perhaps to hide that Coles had denied health coverage to 65% of his employees and even made them pay to take leave to care for a dying relative. If Michael Coles wouldn't take care of his employees, why would he take care of you?
Your home and your business share the same address. Now, executive decisions begin and end with you. That's the freedom of being your own boss. The only thing missing is a benefits package. If only you could get the kind of health care you'd have under the corporate umbrella. Well, now you can have comprehensive health coverage with Kaiser Permanente personal plans. Call 1-888-917-9772. You'll find our plan for individuals and families is one of the most affordable available. For as little as $54 a month, you'll have low office visits starting at $10, no deductibles or claim forms, preventive and emergency care, hospitalization including maternity coverage, and prescription coverage. To receive a free information kit, call 1-888-917-9772. You'll appreciate the coverage next time you're under the weather. Kaiser Permanente personal plans.
We're back with KD and composer and GRP recording artist, David Benoit. I tripped a little there. What are you going to sing?
I'm going to sing a song I learned from Carmen McRae recording called The Right to Love, which is, the lyrics in this song are just incredible. I actually sang this for the president one time.
Wow.
Yeah. It's called The Right to Love.
Well, we all need love, don't we?
Yeah.
Even the president.
Yeah. You know what? I promised myself, actually, I wouldn't bring that up, but damn it. There it was.
Yeah, well, you know.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah,
actually.
I do too.
Okay, so anyway,
okay.
this song actually is very serious, so I'm going to...
Katie Lang.
My love and I ask a little of the world, right aside together in the rain and walk with heads up in the sun and share our joy and our pain. And yet they said that we were wrong. We hadn't the right to our love, that this love was to see. Yet we treasured our love, and so we go our solitary way, indifferent to the cold, unfriendly stares, indifferent to the whispered talk, 'cause we don't care at all. We have all we need, as long as we can be together. We find our constellation in each other's eyes, that sweet look of wonder. We know that we have earned the right to love. We know that we have earned that precious right to love.
Russell Stover introduces Leonard.
Leonard is a true scientist.
This is unbelievable to see.
20 years after Portrait of a Killer, Nielsen has commissioned his most remarkable camera yet.
Impossible. You remember 2 years ago.
Bei dem Super-Weitwinkel-Endoskop von Dr. Nielsen haben wir eine stark gewölbte Fläche. Wir haben einen Standard.
Mr. Nielsen's super wide-angle endoscope has a strongly vaulted surface. We took a standard fetoscope